7:14, we go.
7:14.
JCash is a whore.
Priscilla, can you pour me some juice and the ice in the cup, please?
Mandy is fat and ugly. Fat,
It should be over there somewhere.
JCash favorite word is Chongyong Ching.
Hey, Kool-Aid!
I wish I had some Kool-Aid.
Right. That nigga said like 90 times. I'm really thirsty for some Kool-Aid right now, bro. All right, check it out, man. What's cracking, y'all? What's cracking, y'all? Y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for that good old sports talk raw where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell y'all how we feel about these sports. You dig? It's your man Chrome in the building. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today, man. We got the NFL season cracking, man. We got college football cracking, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of WNBA. We got the Major League Baseball cracking, you know what I'm saying? We're going to hit you with a couple of sports lines, bets, covers, and all that, man. We got you, man. But it's not just me, man. You know I got the family with me, man. My man JCash, my man Mannie. JCash, tell him I said, what's happening?
What it do, y'all? To all my millions and millions fans out there, you know what I'm saying? So Wednesday, we in this piece. Sports Talk Raw. Shout out GSS Productions, Armando, you know what I'm saying? Check us out Fridays, Room Service Radio. Shout out K Diddy. Shout out my wife. Shout out the baby who just got a tooth pulled. Hopefully she's all right, feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got hella shit. Football, college football, WNBA, NBA, UFC. There's a fight this weekend.
UFC, yes.
Yeah, so you know, let's get it rolling. I guess I'll send it to Mandy Sweets, aka the Milker.
What it do, people? You know how we do. This Wednesday edition, feel what I'm talking about. So we got games tomorrow. We got games this weekend. We got all sports all over the place. It's about to be sports central in here, and Sports Talk Raw is the place to be to hear all the sports, the real talk about sports, not none of that stuff on TV. This is where we need to be. You feel what I'm saying? Love to be in with the family and everything like that. So we about to get right into it. I ain't got too much more to say. You feel me?
Absolutely, absolutely, man.
Shout out the family we missing to. I don't know, and you know, free my nigga Moski.
Free Moski, you know what I'm saying? They got my
Free
nigga Moski.
Moski.
They got him in the pink right now. You know what I'm saying, man? They got my man in the pink.
Hold it down.
But he gonna get out. Get out soon.
CCBC, my name.
Better get out soon.
We release to the streets tomorrow night. Fake ass ones. But yeah, I just want to shout out the family.
Yeah, man, Moski, Unc, you know what I'm saying? If you're watching this, get on whenever you can. I know you're a busy man, you know what I'm saying? If not, catch us all on Friday. But before we get into this, you know we are smoking. We are drinking. So as far as me, I'm still chilling on my old man with my Puffco pipe with some fire crazy wax diamond inside. I don't even know the flavor. It's just fire. And then as for the drink, man, I'm still sipping on this Tito's, man. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, what y'all sipping on?
Me, I got some orange cream water. You feel me? Keeping it light, easy today.
Okay.
I still got some Casamigos, but I ain't gonna take a shot.
You ain't feeling it? No shot for the show?
I'll take one with you.
There he is. There he is. Come on in, buddy. Come on in, buddy. While we wait for JCash, man. Once again, shout out my UNLV Rebels. You know what I'm saying? They won last week, but we're about to have a hell of a game this Saturday, man. We play number 2 Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We're minus, I think, like 36 and a half points. But I will dive into that more when Jay gets here. But I'm just giving you the overall feel, man. They're 1-0. We're 1-0. Hey, Manny, who did they beat last week? Michigan.
Michigan beat. I should know since I lost money on that game.
She's gone. Never mind, y'all. I'm drinking that.
They beat East Carolina.
East Carolina
30-3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was like basically like a preseason game for them, man. Well, basically, we do play the Michigan. Go ahead.
And I think it's the same point. It's the same point lines for them also. I'm not mistaken. Because it's like 36 and a half points favorite Michigan.
36 and a
Yeah,
half.
that's what it was. That's what it was last week too.
The Rebels.
Will they cover? How about that?
Oh yeah,
I don't
they'll
think
cover because Michigan is trash. Plus Harbaugh's not there. They got the running back and special team coach as the coach this year. He gave himself a 4-game suspension because he took some kids out to eat or something like that.
right.
Or something like that. So he gave himself a 4. Harbaugh gave himself a 4-game suspension from the not Michigan, but he gave himself. So they got
All
different
right.
coaches.
He's
All right.
definitely
Just because you punish yourself, does that mean that he still shouldn't get punished by Michigan as well too? Like, come back and they be like, nobody told you to do that to yourself, but now that you're back, now we can punish you. That'd be crazy. Or no, they're like, no, they want you there.
I think it's stupid.
I take UNLV with the points.
I'll take UNLV with the points too.
I do believe that our UNLV Rebels will cover. So let's go UNLV. You know what I'm saying? I was proud of them last week, man. They put the foot up in Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Big time. So maybe we can go out there and
they said the two smallest people on the whole team is the 2 best people on the whole team. It's like it's a running back. He's like the 2 smallest people on the team is the 2 best people on the team. Yeah, they're like 5'6", 5'8", something like that.
Hey, I'm telling you, look, ever since Tyreek Hill, probably a little bit before that, but there's been some fast guys that ain't that big and they make a real difference. Like, it's coming to the point where they used to be so small, they'd be like, oh, he's gonna get hurt. But now they're so damn fast, you can't really catch them like at all. Even the running back from fucking Colorado, you know what I'm saying, on Deion Sanders' team, Edwards, I believe his name is, little guy. Gone.
Darren Sproles.
Can't catch
Darren
him.
Sproles.
Yeah,
Darren Sproles.
Sproles was perfect example. Perfect example, yo. Perfect example. So we all got UNLV losing, but I don't know. They might win, but I got them definitely covering. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did go out there and win. Just because
they're going to lose by like 14-21, but I don't think they're going to lose by 34. That's like 5 touchdowns, bro. Come on.
It's hard to win in Ann Arbor, but it's not impossible.
Exactly. And with their coach really not being there, you know what I'm saying? Early in the season, you know, we don't got much chance. We got a 1.5% chance to win this game. And it's all good though. You know what I'm saying? I like them odds. It makes us even more hungrier. You see the disrespect, you know, go out there, see that, and go out there and execute and show them that you much more different than 1.5%.
It's only because Michigan is ranked number 2 in the nation. That's the only reason everything is like this. It's because they're ranked number 2 in the nation.
Now, I asked you this, even though I don't think we will win. But if we do win, you see what happened with Colorado, not to keep bringing them up. But how far will that shoot us up? In it will we be at least top 50 if we pull something like this off?
Yeah, you might be top. It might bring us to top 30.
Okay.
Because you got to look at it. You're the number 2. That's the number 2 team in the nation. So if we upset the number 2 team in the nation, that pulls our stock way up. We be 2-0, and they raise our stock really, really high, being the number 2 team in the nation.
That makes sense. Like
UNLV money line. What if they win? You cashing out?
Oh, if they win, you're super cashing out, bro. We're gonna look back and like, bro, we all could have made some dumb money. If we would all put $10 together. And then when we all put at least had like $300 each. Looking at us, I don't even know. I could look on this William Hill app real quick and tell you the odds. But you know what? I'm not even gonna waste our money like that. Though,
what's the odds? What's the odds for money line for UNLV? Because if it's something like 20,000 to 1. But you put $2 on it, that's $1,000.
Wait, but I'm about to actually give you. I'm gonna give you these odds, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. But yes, and or you know what? Since we are here though, we're talking about college football, and then not to put my ladies, you know, shout out to my ladies, aces. We'll still get to you ladies first always. But you know, V is where we start with the hometown. But we're talking about college football, so you want to touch on a little bit, a couple other college footballs while we're here, real quick. You know what I'm saying too, as well.
Yeah.
While I pull this LV, let me see.
You got Colorado. They play Nebraska. They're both undefeated, but
Shout out
they got
Bond. I told
Colorado.
you, Mosky. I told Mosky that they was going
They
to
got
win.
Colorado as a favorite.
They don't got the money line for the UNLV game. It's
They don't.
it's
So that
blank.
it must be real crazy.
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be.
Another big game that they got coming up this weekend is Alabama is Texas, number 3 Alabama, number 11 Texas. That is a preview of what's going to happen next year when Texas is in the SEC, in the same conference as Alabama. So that's going to be a rivalry there.
Not if Alabama smacks them, which I think they will, but proceed.
But you also got everybody that's on Texas coaching staff is old Alabama coaching staff. So is that in there too?
Guess what? The coaches don't play.
They don't, but they coach.
They do coach.
Georgia got another easy win on them. They got Ball State. Ohio State got another easy win. They got Youngstown State. That's just about it. It ain't really too much more.
Here, a question: do they treat like the first couple games of the college like a preseason because they don't have a preseason? No, because look who Michigan played. The first game they played who, and now they're playing UNLV.
East Carolina.
East Carolina. They're playing two teams that what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll make it to their strength of their schedule, but they don't tell you because shit. We lost to one of these bum teams. You never know if you can climb back. All it takes is one loss.
Michigan played Appalachian State a few years ago. Appalachian State at that point in time was a Division II school, and they beat Michigan. So yeah, you could look past it if you want.
Michigan after that, they fucking went all the way backwards with that loss.
Yeah, them beating Michigan made Appalachian State, I think last year, the year before last, they moved to a Division I because it upped their recruiting and they upped their people. Huh?
Iowa and Iowa State will be a good game. I just seen.
It might be.
Iowa and
you got Ole Miss and Tulane. That's 20. Ole Miss is ranked 20, and Tulane is 24. That should be a good game.
Okay.
But the biggest game there is the Alabama Texas game. That's a real big game. That has big implements on the college playoffs down the road and everything like that.
Sanders is gonna win Heisman too, just to let y'all know.
You think so?
I don't think so.
Hey, if everybody keeps playing how they playing, I'm gonna give it to Vincent.
No, Hunter. Who? Travis Hunter, because he played.
Hunter, but I meant to say
he played 111 snaps.
Yeah, he played both sides of the ball.
Snaps.
So what you think he gonna get tired?
And he had an interception, and he had 11 catches on 13 targets.
Man,
he's not gonna get tired. That's him playing both sides of the ball. The last person that played both sides of the ball and won the Heisman was Charles Woodson, Michigan. He played both sides of the ball.
Well, I'm just saying this guy is that much of a difference maker, and he really is that guy. Like seriously, like Deion definitely out of 110 kids or whatever, 85 of them are new. So
85 new.
Like if you watching kids, like I was blessed, lucky enough to coach kids and see like as my son grew up, and if you could see out of all these kids, that kid, and you could really hold on to them and put it together, and then really have these kids play for you in college, like 3-4 of them kids, he's been known their whole lives, and he's like been scouting them their whole lives, and he knows what they can do. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how they get skipped over by these other scouts, but that's the beauty in being involved with it. You know what I'm saying? When you're having his son, because obviously his son was playing too since he was young, so he gets to see these young kids. And so like he really took advantage of that situation because
Travis Hunter, he was recruited. It was Alabama wanted him, Ohio State, like everybody wanted him. He turned them all down to go to Jackson State. He was a 5-star recruit out of high school.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't just pick this shit up. You're right. You're absolutely right. But he wanted to go play for Deion. And I mean, if you weigh out the good with the bad, it's really not too much bad. There's a lot of good to go with it, and the only thing that's bad is that he's just the beginning. It's his first couple of years coaching. That's it. Besides that, he's Deion Sanders. He can probably give you some of the best advice that you could ever get in the game, out of the game, how to play the game. Obviously, he was one of the best players, and everything that he went through as well too. So why would you not want to have that, especially if you know the guy? You know what I'm saying, and it's just all beneficial for you, man.
Deion done so much since he got out of football. He is a people don't know he's an ordained pastor. he was literally a pastor at a church for a couple years, his own church for a couple years, and then he got back into football and sports and all like that. So Deion has been an inspiration since he got out the game. Like Deion has been inspiring kids for years. But people don't know that because he don't put it out there because he don't need the recognition, you know.
Right.
And he's the best cornerback in 49ers history.
He's not.
Who's
We already went through this. We already went through this,
exactly.
bro. Jimmy Johnson.
I'm
Johnson.
I'm pretty sure that's very debatable, but Jimmy Johnson, this
Never heard of
it's
him.
all right. Yeah, me neither, really though.
Jimmy Johnson. He was a 5-time Pro Bowler. He wasn't the same Jimmy Johnson that was a coach. He was another one, but he
That
was
was the only
beat
Jimmy
back.
Johnson we know about. How about them Cowboys?
Of course. And now
Because y'all not 49ers fans, so y'all wouldn't know about him.
you're absolutely right. You see where it's at, man.
Even Ronnie Lott was a cornerback. He moved to safety later in his career. He was a better cornerback.
I know who Ronnie Lott is. I don't know who Jimmy Johnson is, besides the coach.
Yeah, see, you need to know your history.
You're right, but then again, I'm not. I back in the days, not a fan. But whatever. We'll get to the NFL. That's the wrap for the college football. Let's go to the WNBA. My ladies, like I was talking about, our aces do play the Mercury. We are clinched. We are, what are we? 32-6. We still got 6 losses. We're still in the lead. There was only one game today. The Atlanta Dream beat the Storm 79-68. The Mercury are like the worst team in the league right now. I don't know what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner came back, and I guess it really wasn't a factor. But I'm not here to diss. But I believe, let me look at the standings real quick. I think a lot of teams already clinched playoffs right now. I think they're just waiting for maybe 2 more teams to clinch playoffs right now. So the Liberty, of course, Connecticut, Atlanta Dream, and the Washington Mystics, they all clinched playoffs.
It's only four more days left in the season. The 10th is the last game.
Yeah.
Okay,
last day of the season.
Game. So pretty much, well, I think Indiana, Chicago could sneak in there for Washington's spot, but they're not going to do it. But I'm not sure. And then pretty much in the West, we got Vegas, Dallas, Minnesota, and Los Angeles Sparks. I don't see nobody in the West really giving us competition. I think it's a walkthrough. We'll definitely walk through, but I don't want the ladies to get too confident, man, because we're gonna need to bring the guns. We're gonna need to bring everything out. I don't hear nothing about Candace coming back, man, and we're gonna go against the Liberty because I don't really see nobody. I mean, the Sun maybe can lock down. I mean, I can front on the Sun. The Connecticut Sun are a good team. You know what I'm saying? If they could lock down. And they could really in whatever 7-game series, really, figure out some kind of something to work against the Liberty. They possibly could beat them because they ain't no chumps, but I'm not going to give it to them off top. If I had to bet right now, I'm going to go with the Liberty. Of course, Liberty against the Aces, but you already see what the Liberty did with us throughout the season, man. So it's not going to be no kind of walk in the park. It's going to be a straight dog fight, 2 pit bulls going crazy, man. And we're going to need everybody to show up. Yes, that's the rundown. When is our next game? The next game we do play, like I said, the Mercury play them on the 8th. Today's the 6th.
That's Thursday. That's tomorrow.
Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Friday, yeah. Friday,
yeah. Are we at home?
Nope, we're away. But
Okay.
once again, the Mercury, worst team in the league.
That's not that far.
Yeah. I don't see us losing that game at all. So let's go Aces. Let's get in playoff mode. Let's get in championship mode. Let's stay there. Let's do this.
It's coming. They do.
Golden Knights, how we do this so the Golden Knights can run it back. You know what I'm saying? And we can just stay on our championship Las Vegas level like we are. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Raiders, I don't know about y'all. Not my squad. Really not my concern. But, hey, good luck.
Super Bowl.
As we keep it pushing, y'all, I got no NHL news for y'all, really. You know, it's coming closer. October 10th season starts, so you know we'll let you guys know about that.
We got some preseason games coming up like in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, next couple of weeks we got some preseason games coming on. We'll keep you updated about that. I'm gonna go over some baseball scores and then we can talk about this UFC fight that's popping this weekend, my boy Adesanya. But while we're here on the baseball, man, Otani's been out for like 3 games. His oblique was fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Some minor inflammation. So that's a big mystery, man. I'm very interested to see what happens with that man this offseason and what goes down with the Angels.
His um agent said that he will be back pitching sooner than y'all think.
What does that mean? This year?
I don't know.
Fool, the season's already over for them. Why would he pitch again this year?
So what is sooner than you think?
So because
Because
Tommy John is a year and a half recovery for surgery.
Okay.
That's why
So
Purdy's not playing.
so they're saying he's not gonna play all next season and then half of the season after that. But his agent is saying that it's going to be a lot sooner.
All right. Well, look, let me go over a couple scores. There he goes. I was waiting for it. Let me go over a couple scores for today. You know what I'm saying? We do have a couple games popping off, man. Right now, at the top of the 9th right now, we got the Astros beating the dog shit out the Rangers 8-3 right now. We got the Orioles beating the dog shit out of the Angels right now 5-0. Rest of the scores, final scores: Brewers lost to the Pirates 5-4. Guardians beat the Twins 2-1. Cubs beat the dog shit out of the Giants 8-2. The A's, not the B's or the C's, but the A's, got the W. They beat the Blue Jays 5-2.
I thought I could vote for the A's.
There he is. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 12-5. Padres lost to the Phillies 5-1. The Mariners holding it down. Should have lost to the Rays yesterday, but we bounced back. We beat them 8-4 today. You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay beat the Red Sox 3-1. Marlins beat the Dodgers. Wow, 11-4. I don't know what happened out there. Nationals beat the Mets 3-2. Yankees, Mannie, y'all beat the Tigers 4-3. ATL, shouty, y'all lost to the Cardinals 6-11. JCash, what happened there, man?
Stop.
We lost to them fools yesterday too.
Cause y'all trash.
Man, we're just getting ready for this Red October.
We just swept the Astros too, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, for the first time in forever.
I'm just saying.
And look, and the White Sox won today too. For the Chicago fans out there, they beat the Royals. What was it, 4-6? Yeah, the White Sox beat the Royals 4-6.
Dude, Sean, Braves win the World Series.
Ain't that Unk squad the White Sox?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Ain't that what?
I think ain't that Unk squad?
No, he's a Cubs
fan.
fan.
He's a White Sox. He a Cubs fan?
Yeah, he's a Cubby.
Well, as far as the standings go, I know my Mariners were.
Hey, look, you're trying to join the bandwagon. Hella tough.
Hell nah. They're gonna come on, bro.
Go ahead.
They shouldn't even be called the Mariners. They should be called the King Griffeys. But anyways, the Mariners, they're down 1 game to the freaking Houston Astros. So we're still in it. Don't trip, but we need to get that division title, y'all. So let's go, y'all. Let's go. Step it up. Step it up. Step it up. Step it up.
Good luck. Good luck.
You know he will. All right, y'all.
We got a couple weeks left in the season.
That's your baseball. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple. The October boys coming up. You know how it goes.
Yes.
But there goes your baseball. Now we're gonna move on to a little bit of this UFC, man. The undercards don't really excite me that much. I ain't gonna lie, man. So I'm talking about my man Adesanya in the building, man. He goes against Strickland. You know what I'm saying? What's this? Travis Strickland? No, Sean Strickland. My fault.
Sean.
Sean Strickland. You know what I'm saying? For the title.
D1 works with that fool, right?
Huh?
D1 works with that fool.
With Sean Strickland? Yep. Sean Strickland's 27-5, you know what I'm saying? He won his last fight. Adesanya won his last fight, you know what I'm saying? He's about 13 pounds heavier than Adesanya, so I don't know. Hopefully Adesanya figured out, you know, about fighting these people that are that much heavier than him, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a big fan. Even with Charlo fighting Canelo, I'm like, that weight jump is just kind of scary, man. But I still got my man Adesanya to win this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all think Adesanya could pass Silva as the best middleweight ever?
No.
Yes, I think so. How many losses does Silva got? Adesanya has 2.
Like 4 or 5. But that fool
Yeah,
just
something
lost
like
to
that.
Jake. He just lost to Logan Paul or Jake Paul. So
Well, he was that don't count. That does not
yeah, it
count.
does. Yeah, it does.
All right, here's a
Doesn't.
question: do you think Adesanya would ever lose to one of the Pauls?
No.
All right,
No.
so then there you have it. Terrible way to find out the answer to that question, but we did.
I think Strickland has a chance to win this fight.
Well, everybody got a chance, especially after we seen Adesanya. You know, I don't really even think he should have lost
Strickland,
that.
that fool is a big he's just like a puncher. But if he gets punched, if he gets punched on, then it might be. Well, there it is, 34-11.
Yeah,
Is Silva.
yeah, that's way too many losses.
Man, you can't say that.
11 losses is not a lot of losses.
But yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, not yeah, no, yeah, and yeah.
Out of 55 fights.
There's still a lot of losses out of 55 fights.
All right, so Adesanya's fought 26 times. So if we double that, he'll have 4 losses, not 11.
But on the flip side, Anderley Silva had harder fighters to fight than Adesanya is having fight. So that division when Silva was there, it had some killers in that division.
Yeah, Sean Strickland, he's a power puncher. So, but if Adesanya like fucking jiu-jitsu's that fool, I see Adesanya winning. But if Strickland, you never know. If he catches a good one, he might knock that fool out. Because that last fight, he was just fucking scrapping that fool out, just like.
I think that height, that 2 inches and that height difference, it works to Adesanya's benefit because, you know,
he could keep him away from him.
Yep.
If I can,
because that fool Strickland likes to go forward.
Oh, actually, look at their weight. This weight, I'm looking at the UFC actually thing. So he's pulling up it's on Google. They has their weight the same. So if their weight's the same, then I'm really all the way leading towards Adesanya to win this match.
Yeah, I got Adesanya winning it too.
Easily, you know what I mean? I'm going to Israel. He about to do some anime shit in there and make JCash hella mad. So I'm rolling with
Adesanya. That's why I'm going with Strickland now.
I know you are. I know exactly. I'm
going with Israel too. Shout out Free Moski because he would have went with Israel too. You know, he got to stay together.
Right.
What it do, Austin? Hey, Boogie with the hoodie. Shout out, Go Automotive. Hey, man. I think the Stylebender will win, but you never know. Put a couple bucks on Strickland just in case.
Hey, you see what happened with Sean O'Malley, man? Hey, he was definitely an underdog. You would have won some paper. He was the underdog.
I told y'all who was going to win that fight.
Yeah, we're past that.
When you write one time out of 17 million times. When you write one time out of 17 million times, you hold on to that one time.
I was right when I said that you're fat and lazy. So
you're not right.
Out of control. All right.
Everybody's taking Adesanya, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Adesanya for sure.
Hopefully he does that just shit stuff in there or that little fucking Naruto shit and gets punched.
You're a hater. You're such a hater, bro.
Oh, you're so much of a hater. But he'd be back there in the kitchen making sandwiches, doing little Naruto things.
That's hard about that is doing drunken style, like my nigga Rock Lee. All right.
He'd be in the back in the kitchen making sandwiches, talking about Kame, and then I walk in, he act like he ain't doing nothing.
Right. Sounds really about right. Keeping it pushing. Before we get to the meat and potatoes, man, let's touch a little bit, little basketball. World Cup did pop off, man.
Boy, Izzy. Okay, awesome.
World Cup did pop off today, man. We beat No, we didn't beat Canada. Who did we beat today?
We might not beat Canada.
We beat Italy. Canada won. Canada. I'm telling you, JCash, Gilchrist Alexander is a problem, bro. He's going to. I
told you, SGA is a beast.
You got a player on your team, bro. You got a lifelong Thunder player. If you hold on, he deserves every dollar of it. Like, he's that guy, man. I seen him coming on last year, and I seen him the year before that. But last year, I was like, whoa. After this, and I'm seeing what he's doing in Canada, and like, what's dope about him, he plays at his own pace. Like, this
the first time they actually qualified for the Olympics too. They haven't qualified for the Olympics in like 3 Olympics or something like that.
Shit, we almost did. We lost. Who did we lose? Slovenia?
No. What was it? Litha something.
Lithuania.
With Vuvicic and them.
Yeah, Lithuania, something like that.
Yeah, man.
I told y'all we ain't gonna. I don't think we're gonna win this shit.
I think we can win it, man. We just got to not do those turnovers. And the only thing is that they are kind of small in the hole, man.
We have not one superstar, bro.
We lost to Latvia.
We're doing down by 1, and it's the last shot. Who you giving the ball and say, here, take the last shot?
Anthony Edwards? Yes.
1 out of 3. I give it 1 out of 4.
My boy Tyrese, but once again, you're right.
He's good, but he's not that great of a shooter.
Settle
Josh
down.
Hart. That's why he's in the starting lineup now.
Cash's point is being proven. He's right. We're only proving his point more right now. He's absolutely right. Who are you going to get a ball to? But at the same time, who's a superstar that's going to play right now?
He's just not playing. We do have a superstar. He's just not playing up to what he can, and that's Bi.
Who? Ingram?
Bi. Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram at all. I hear about Bridges. I hear about Edwards. I hear about Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram is not playing up to his potential.
Superstar, a superstar, not all stars. Yeah, we have
Brandon Ingram is a superstar on the team.
JCash.
No, he's not.
Who would you have play that was an all-star that would really be that could play? LeBron's not going to play. Name one all-star that you'd be like, okay, should play. Maybe if Ja Morant was on the team, but they might not even let him in the building.
Curry. What about Curry?
He plays too many times. AD can't stay healthy.
He can't play. Curry, I'll give you that because Curry's.
What about Tatum? What about Brown?
You're right. Tatum or Brown could have played, but they played last ones. Didn't they play last Olympics?
What about Donovan Mitchell, Damian Lillard?
But the ones that play, but the same people that play in the FIB in the FIBA, they all of them don't normally play for a team for the Olympics. Some of them will, but then they'll have some NBA stars in the Olympics.
But look, haven't they been not falling off, but like it's less stars and less stars. That's why that one time they had to have that dream team come back because they were doing what they were doing. So
they had stars. They had stars
players
there.
Are starting to become the best players now. Look at Embiid, Luka.
But they had stars on that team that they got beat by Argentina because LeBron was there, Carmelo was there. Like
until they got Kobe.
They brought Kobe back. Kobe just didn't play that year, but it was all stars that year.
Those are superstars.
Well, superstars, all stars, whatever. They still got beat by Manu. They still got beat by Manu.
That we didn't have Kobe.
Huh?
But then again, they didn't. That group didn't mesh. Did you watch the thing, bro?
Right.
Nobody liked each other. I'm just saying it's not gonna be no cakewalk for us.
Oh, that part I'm totally agreeing with you. It's not gonna be a cakewalk.
Yeah, and through this, they don't care. They don't care about the FIBA. They don't care. But the Olympics is going to be completely different. In the Olympics, you're going to have your Tatums and your Browns and all. They're going to be on the Olympics team because the Olympics team is completely different.
We play Germany coming up. So look, these games, we got Serbia versus Canada for
we
semifinals.
Might lose against Germany.
You think so?
Maybe.
Who's Latvia?
Who's rocking on Germany right now? Who's their stars right now?
Your boy.
It's always
they played for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder's from Germany.
Canada. He was playing on Canada.
Was he?
No, he's not.
No, he was in Germany. Yeah.
And you see, Team Bahamas next year, they're gonna be nice. Did you see their little roster?
Oh, I seen a roster. Team Bahamas look like it's gonna go kind of crazy.
But the whole thing about that, they have to qualify for the Olympics. Their team look good, but if they don't qualify for the Olympics, they're not going to play in the Olympics just because they have those people. They have to qualify for the Olympics.
Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
As good as Canada's team has been for like the last 6-7 years, this is their first year qualifying for the Olympics.
Oh yeah, they got Schroeder, they got Wagner, and Wagner's been balling.
The Wagner brothers,
Daniel Diaz.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Spain's good. Argentina's good. You know, we got
Argentina still got Scola playing. Scola was in the league a long time ago.
That's what makes them better, a little better than us, because them fools play together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like our FIBA team. They just pick them up and expect them to know each other. That's why Ingram is not playing so good.
Yeah, but Ingram actually been falling off the last 2 seasons in the NBA for real.
Nah, he was hooping last year for the Pelicans, man.
But then he was injured. He was injured half the time too.
He was all right. Him and CJ was making some noise, man.
It was fucking your cousin fat ass Zion that can't get on the court because they got McCollum.
Of course.
Because he's from probably West Virginia too.
I heard he got his shit together though this year, so we might.
He's from North Carolina, sir.
I heard he got his shit together.
Whatever.
North or South Carolina. Him and Ja from the same area.
Ja, baby. Before we bounce off the NBA, y'all hear about Christian Woods? He got a 2-year deal with the Lakers.
Yeah, that don't mean anything.
That does. That means 10 rebounds a game and 3 points and 5 fouls.
That doesn't mean anything.
Well, you never know. He might come alive on LeBron's team.
They signed him because the Kings signed McGee, and they need somebody to stop McGee.
Hey, look, the answer ain't Christian Woods. I'm telling you, McGee's a seasoned vet.
They'll both. They'll foul each other so many times they have.
Hey, dog, I never.
Y'all see the Bucks? You might as well change the Bucks to the out
of camp post.
Yeah, because all the brothers there. Yep.
That's like that one show. This is my brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. This is my other brother Daryl. Like, yeah, nigga, what the hell? But that's the same because so they were like, we'll sign your other brother if you stay here.
Because it's 4 brothers. Only 3 of them has played in the NBA. The other one played in Greece solely.
Oh, I wanted to ask y'all, how do y'all feel about Hollis, the new Kobe? Did y'all see him? The Hollis, they said he looked like Kobe, he plays like Kobe, all that.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
His name was like Richard Hollis or something.
Is he in college?
No, he's playing in FIBA. I forgot what fucking team he plays for, but yeah.
Yeah, you have to point him out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sleeping.
Y'all haven't seen him, bro.
Nah, I have no idea who you're talking about.
But that fool's been giving buckets out here.
Yeah, but all right, well, let us know what team, so I could definitely check that out.
I definitely want to check that out. All right, can anybody help me? Google.
What's his name?
Hey, the new Kobe. That's what they're saying.
So type in the new Kobe.
Huh?
All right, you got it.
Austin, what's his name? Austin, he put new Kobe. You better stop. All right, what's his name? It's like Richard Hollis. He has a two-name last name.
Richard Hollis Jefferson?
Hollis Jefferson or some shit. Yeah. They said that he'd be hooping like Kobe. He kind of looks like him.
Richard Hollis Jefferson played in the league for a little bit, and he was trash.
Yeah, and now they saying he's coming back, and he's looking like Kobe.
Yeah, he was trash when he was in the league.
Huh?
He was trash when he was in the league.
He's out there balling, I guess. That's what I've been hearing.
Everybody got 2 last names is usually extremely trash in the NBA.
You got 2 last names?
I do not. Plus, I don't play in the NBA, so
we know that. You do. Never been athletic.
So I'm a football player, sir.
Sir,
So
that's a
so
football player, coach.
so they said that the tiff between Harden and Moore is hurt feelings.
I heard Stephen A was going off on that fool saying he ain't won shit. So who are you to? They gave you all your demands. He said just stick a pacifier in his mouth.
Stephen A, shut up.
He had to wear a
Shut
name
up.
tag because Shannon kept on calling him Skip.
Stephen A, shut up.
Wildin', wildin'. Well, look, y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get to this meat and potatoes of the motherfucking plug day, man. I just poured me a shot. I'm ready for it, man. We got NFL cracking tomorrow, this weekend, fantasy football, all that good shit, man. Before we get into the games, man, let me go talk about your man Bosa signed. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
5-year
Trash
deal.
news. Don't even
Tell us
say
about
that.
that deal. Tell us about that deal,
Yeah.
bro.
5 years, 170 million, 122.5 million guaranteed. That
Nobody
makes
wants to
him
do that.
the highest paid defensive player of all times. I was not worried about the deal. I knew it was going to be signed. I knew it was going to be signed before the beginning of the season. I knew I knew he was going to be out there. I'm happy the deal got signed. So let him go out there and cook and do what he
Congratulations on
does.
that steroid money. Oh, let me stick it in my
Hey,
ass. My fault.
Whoa,
that's
pause.
okay. He be out there with Parsons. They be taking the same steroids. They used to
Yep.
say they be right there taking the same steroids at the same shop. So
Well,
defensive player, defending
There's a
defensive
difference
player of the
between
year.
yeah,
Remember
a
that
lot of steroids.
Parson has never won defensive player of the year. Defending defensive player of the year, sir.
We'll see.
we'll
Maybe if he
see.
starts taking steroids with Bosa, he'll get on there.
Look, going from a guy who signed to I'm gonna go from the sign to he was injured. He probably might play, and then to the injuries. Your man Joe Burrow said that he's good to go against the Browns. You know what I'm saying? So Joe Burrow might play week 1. Do you guys think that's too soon?
No,
No,
no, no,
Nah. Okay.
no. It
no.
was
Hopefully
just a
it's not too soon,
precautionary
man,
thing.
because he a cold boy, and if he's out there, whoever got Chase, that's a great pick. I was nervous about whoever picked Chase fantasy. Not nervous, but because Chase gonna do his thing. But him and Burrow, scary sight, like Fredo in the strap. All right, so Burrow's coming back. Travis
Chandler.
Kelce.
I mean, Chris Jones. He actually said that he might suit up tomorrow.
Uh, what? Change your heart?
He's not he has not ruled out that he's not going to suit up, but it's like they're off like by $2 million from my understanding of what he wants is like a $2 million difference.
Well,
So,
they better give it to him because Kelce just went out. So
Yeah, man. Speaking of the
but
Chiefs, let's stay
but they
on.
said they don't need it. They don't need him. They said that he could sit out until week 8. They don't need him for that. They could still get the wins off without him.
Yeah, there's some odd reason that just the Chiefs are very confident in themselves. They don't need the enemy. They
they
don't
got
need.
Patty
They don't
Mahomes.
need. They got Mahomes. You're right.
Mahomes.
He is a great quarterback, man. But if you don't have his number one guy out there, Kelsey, and he didn't tear his ACL, but he hurt it or something like that, man. He has an issue, but he's questionable for the game. He might play. He's questionable.
The knee injury.
They're gonna definitely need him, man. And that's his blanket. That's Patrick Mahomes' blanket. He's gonna definitely
And
need him.
the spread looked like it went down too. That shit was at 7. Now it's at 4.5.
Yeah,
Without
it was
Kelsey.
at 7 when they said that Travis Kelce was hurt. It dropped down to 6.5, but now they done dropped down to 4.5 since now he's questionable. So
I'm telling you, watch out for them Lions, man. We're gonna get into that. And then the last one I'm gonna talk about before we get into the games, which in that Detroit will be the first game, is Cooper Kupp, man. He's out for the Rams, man. Not looking good again for the Rams. You know what? Maybe Aaron Donald should have retired after he won that Super Bowl because it's been all downhill since that Super Bowl. Might as well on a high note. You know what I
He's
mean?
still better. He's still better than Bosa.
Yeah, he is.
no,
No,
he's not.
I'm not gonna
He's not.
accept
Super Bowl champ.
He's not.
Super Bowl
The
champ.
champ is here.
But let's go ahead. Get into this week 1, man. We got a game Thursday night, man. That's the first game we will cover. We have the Detroit Lions going against the Kansas City Chiefs, man. Detroit Lions will be a different team this year. if Kelsey doesn't play, I guarantee you that the Lions cover. I don't know about win. They might even win. But if Kelsey plays, I'm gonna go with
They're not covering because they're gonna lose by more than 4. They're gonna lose by at least a touchdown.
You think so? I'm gonna go if Travis Kelsey plays, then I'm gonna go with Mahomes, and I think they will cover the minus 4.5 points.
Mahomes I was gonna 3.
I was gonna take the points on Detroit anyway, regardless if Kelsey played or not, because Detroit actually has a very stout defense that people was not giving them credit for. They had a really good defense last year, and they got a better defense this year.
They didn't play Patrick Mahomes last year.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
They have a stout defense, and they actually have a really good secondary. Secondary should be top 10 this year for Detroit Lions.
Who's gonna win the game? Who's gonna win the game?
Yeah, I'm giving Kansas City to win the games, but I'll take Detroit for the points. I'll take Detroit for the points. It'll be a closer game than what you're giving it.
No, it won't.
Yeah, especially if Kelsey's playing.
They'll lose by 10.
Okay, JCash got some. There goes your bet. Take the extra points. JCash is gonna get you paid. I mean, it's possible. I just think that the Lions, especially coming off last year, what they were doing, I think that they will come out swinging and be trying to make a point and at least give Kansas City a run for their money and be like, all right, we here. We might not have won, but the Chiefs had to beat us at the end by a field goal. Looking at us, I do think
even Vegas looking at JCash like you're stupid because Vegas is not even giving them that much. They never gave them that much. And you're talking about defending. You talk about defending Super Bowl champs coming in. The line never was 10 ever at all.
I didn't say nothing about the line. This is JCash.
I'm just saying the point. The points Vegas never gave them 10.
You're gonna lose by 10. All right, that's all I got.
Vegas never gave them 10. They looking at you like you're stupid.
Lose by 10.
They looking at you like you're stupid.
Next game we got coming up is Carolina is going down to play the ATL Shorty Falcons, man. The Panthers are going to play the Falcons.
Oh, the Kitties.
Yeah, if you could pull those the line back,
they got.
I'll let you know.
Carolina. They got Carolina's 3.5 point favorite.
You know who I'm going for?
Falcons.
Nope.
Panthers.
Yep, for my nigga Moski.
Right?
Nah.
I'm gonna say that
we about to do the dirty bird.
You know what? I got to see both of these teams play before I can really like. I don't know. Atlanta is like a big question mark to me.
I'm taking Atlanta.
I haven't heard nothing really bad, but I haven't heard no booming things coming out of there. So.
Atlanta's at home too.
Yeah.
I'm going ATL, Shotty.
Will they cover? They're minus 3.5. You guys got Atlanta covering?
Yes.
Oh yeah, easy.
Stroud throws a pick 7 to end the game.
You know what?
Stroud is not playing.
Since you guys,
that's even better. They're gonna definitely lose.
Since y'all
Stroud plays for Houston, sir. Yeah. Know your quarterbacks
for Houston.
For the
Stroud,
team.
Young, whatever. They're both
Ritter, right?
Calvin Ritter and Bryce Young, sir. Know your quarterbacks for the team.
Hey,
he went to Alabama, so you know he's trash.
Trizmo ain't here, I'm finna do it for Trizmo. I'm gonna go for the Panthers to win this game. So not only will they cover this 3.5, the Panthers going. I don't know if they're gonna win, but I'll give them the cover to 3.5. Maybe it'll be a dope game and the Falcons win by a field goal. But I'm still ready for Trizmo.
Falcons going to run away.
I'm going for the Panthers to cover that game right there. You know what I'm saying?
Falcons going to run away with it. It's not even going to be close.
Damn. You know what? I'm only doing this for you, Trizmo. If I'm totally wrong, I'll never do it again for you.
Well, you'll never do it again because you're totally wrong.
Midnight
Moski. Next game we got is Stroud and the Texans. New coach DeMarco going against Baltimore Ravens. They're going down to play Lamar Jackson, Odell, and them.
That's a 10-point line, ain't it?
Yeah. Once he pulls up this line again, I'll let you know. But meanwhile, I'm going with the Ravens. I do think the Ravens will win this by double digits for sure. I got a lot of confidence in the Ravens. I don't know why. It's got a hunch in my back saying, maybe since Lamar got his deal and now he's like, he ain't never been no punk. So I think he's really gonna step it up and show people that he deserved this money. So I'm
10-point line.
Yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. And I do think they will cover. I do think they will.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect to the Texans, but you guys got some growing pains to go through, just like the Panthers.
I'm going with the Ravens, but they're not covering.
Or you think it's gonna be a close game? Texans, there, you know that coach.
Texans always
that new coach,
somehow them fools always fucking stick around somehow.
Just because they beat y'all doesn't mean they're going to beat other good teams.
I don't want to hear your mouth no more, man. And can we please press mute, Armando?
Last time
I got Baltimore. I got Baltimore, and they'll cover the 10 points.
Baltimore.
But I also will say this: Will Anderson will get a sack on Lamar. I'm calling it now.
Nice. Well, we'll see about that. I do have the Ravens winning that game and covering. So, boom, there goes the Houston Texans against the Baltimore Ravens. Next game we got coming up: Joe Burrow coming back. Cincinnati Bengals going against Deshaun Watson. Everybody's saying it. Will he be back to his old self? Is he going to be a little rusty? Some people got faith in him. I am one of those people that think he will bounce back. We got the Bengals going down to play the Cleveland Browns, man. Cleveland still nice, man. They have pieces all over the board. Defense, offense. Nick Chubb, the man still is. Kareem Hunt still down there too?
No.
They got Chubb.
Chubb, you don't really need anybody else. Chubb, everybody else is just extra. So, I do think
they got Mr. Hit You with a helmet too. Myles Garrett.
I want to say that the Browns will cover, and it's going to be scary to the Bengals, especially with Garrett chasing Burrow with his calf hurt.
Bengals win. Move on.
You know what? I'm going with the Cleveland Browns to not only cover but to win money line against the Bengals. This is a crazy pick, and and just because I got to see how Burrow is. I don't know how healthy he really is. So that's the only reason that's really making me flip. And if Burrow is all the way healthy and he's straight, I got the Bengals winning this game by like 10 points. It just depends.
This one is the line where the line is at, the 2.5. I would consider that a push because it's a division game. It's division rivals. So that's a whole nother element that you got to throw inside that. But I think that I'm going to lean more towards Cleveland because Deshaun got all the kinks massaged out of him. So he's loose and ready to play. So I think he's going to come out there and he's going to light it up.
I'm going Bengals.
Well, you on Bengals?
And plus, Bengals still don't have an offensive line.
Who they? Bengals.
Bengals. Okay. All right. That's the picks. I'm back and forth, but there's if Burrow's healthy, Bengals. If he's not, Browns. Next one we got was Jacksonville going against Indiana. Jacksonville going down to Indiana. Lawrence,
Indianapolis.
ATN going down to go play the Colts. Yeah. Richardson and them.
Shout out Mr. Walter, Travis Etienne. Shout out Mr. Walter.
I got the Jags winning this. I got the Jags covering. I think the Jags will be a team to be reckoned with this year.
Oh yeah.
I got the Jags. I got the Jags covering at 5 for sure. Calvin
Ridley said bet on me this year. About to take the Jags to the Super Bowl.
I'm going Jags.
Okay. I got the Jags too.
Cover. Everybody's covering. Cross that board with the Jags.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right. Next game we got Tampa Bay. You feel me? The squad going against Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota.
Four wins. 4 wins. Buccaneers 4 wins.
Minnesota.
Okay.
And it's not even going to be close. It's going to be a destroyed.
Okay.
Who's your starting quarterback?
Baker.
Who's theirs?
Look, he didn't even say that with confidence.
Kirk Cousins.
Who's their quarterback?
Kirk Cousins.
Oh, you know that nigga is always fucking up the Bucks.
Nah, not this time. We're gonna get it.
You see that?
Hey, we're gonna get our get back. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a problem.
Not only will the Buccaneers cover, the Buccaneers will win that game. Our defense is gonna go out there and actually give Minnesota so many problems. Kirk Cousins ain't gonna know what to do. Jefferson might make a nice little pass or two because we do give him some passing yards. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna trip. Hawkinson's probably gonna, they probably get a couple catches. but it's not going to be enough to win the game, especially after what we're going to do to him. And Baker about to go out there and show him, you know what? If anybody can get back here and cook with the Bucks, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can. We got great receivers and everything across the board. So anybody,
you don't know if you're gonna have you don't know if you're gonna have your number one receiver. You don't know if you're gonna have your number one receiver.
Listen,
he gave them till Friday.
We got 2 number 1 receivers, so we will have a number 1.
Mike Evans is going to be gone. He might be in Cleveland.
Hey, if they want to treat the great Mike Evans like that, then I'd bounce too. That's my guy.
He better play because I got him in my fantasy.
They need to treat him with the utmost respect. They need to give him his deal. Listen, there's no decline. There's actually been terrible passes and some more shit that he could have really had way more than 1,000 yards every year consecutively. One of the only receivers that's ever done that. Matter of fact, the only receiver that's done that this consecutive this long. And he still did it last year. So if your player's not declining, then why would you not re-sign him and keep him and give him what he wants? Like, I know he's getting older, but is his play shortened off? It's not at all. Not at all.
Because why you pay him all that money when you can get somebody younger coming out of college that can do the same thing for less money?
Can they do the same thing? Because it's not proven.
You never know. They might be in college.
I'm going with the Vikings.
We're not going with Mites. How about we go with for sure ones?
And I need him to score
like 3 touchdowns. Might be better. No, let's go with.
You never know.
Proven consecutive.
NFL is a business.
10 years. I forgot how many years he's been in the league, but it's
NFL is a business.
Stop. It is a business. You're right. That's why he needs his money, and I hope he gets his money.
I'm going with
he'll get it somewhere else.
Jefferson to score 3 touchdowns.
I'm going with the Buccaneers. They will win the game. So you could take the +6. You could take the money line. It's money to get made.
As long as Justin Jefferson scores 3 touchdowns, I'm cool with it.
Who? Kurt?
Jefferson. I need Jefferson to score 3 times.
He's not going to score. He's not going to score 3 times.
Nah.
All right, 2 times. I'll take it. Trash bag.
Ah.
He might score once.
Shout out my homie Smudge. I'm going with the Vikings to do the gritty.
Frank and the Vikings.
I'm going to Vikings too.
Let's go. Fuck you too, Mannie, and fuck you too, JCash. Next game I'm going with is Tennessee.
If you can do the gritty better than Justin Jefferson, I'll go for the Bucks.
Don't worry, dog. When I holler at y'all Monday, you're gonna be like, damn,
get up and do the gritty. So I can go for
be like, man, Chrome was right, man. But don't trip. We are Monday. So next game is Tennessee going against New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? I like the Saints, but I also like the Titans. I like the Titans, but the Saints is at home. This is actually a tough one for me to call right now, man. Henry, let me see. They got no Kamara.
No Kamara. I'm going Titans.
I'm going to go with Titans just off the fact they got no Kamara. So I do think the Titans will cover the 3, and they will actually win that game. Put the Titans and the Bucks on the same ticket. You're talking about some money, but go ahead.
I'm going with the Saints because the Saints actually has a top 5 defense.
Last year?
This year.
Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Saints too, because Derek Carr gonna ball out.
Yeah, and they are at home. They're very tough team.
And Michael Thomas, Keyshawn's nephew is back. Michael Thomas is back.
Yeah, they could go crazy, but so is Hopkins. Hopkins is back. You know what I'm saying? So,
but he don't have nobody. He doesn't have a quarterback throw to him. Tannehill's not that good.
All right, y'all want to stop playing with Tannehill?
Is Derek Carr better than Tannehill?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Tannehill is only good because Derrick Henry is there.
Is Baker Mayfield better than Tannehill?
No. They're almost the same. Because if you look at last year, Derrick Henry wasn't himself, and Tannehill didn't have good. They bought Malik Willis and had him start a couple of games last year.
You need a running back. You can't.
Will Levis by week 3. Will Levis be the starting quarterback of Tennessee.
You need a running back in today's NFL game, otherwise you'll be troubled as a quarterback. Trust me. That was half of Jameis Winston's problem. But we're past the Bucks. Tennessee, New Orleans. You guys got New Orleans Saints. I'm gonna stick with the Tennessee.
Who that said they're gonna beat the Saints?
Next game we got is them 49ers going against Kenny Pickett. They're going down to Pittsburgh. They're about to play the Steelers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh boy, I'm going with the bird. Shout out.
Where's my yellow towel? So I can get the and look,
shout out to Nika. I'm going with the bird. No,
I'm
fuck the 49ers.
taking the bird
I'm going with
plus
the
2.5 just because
Plus
if it ain't no
2.5.
love, it ain't no love. Then I ain't finna give no love.
Haters.
Oh, Steelers.
Haters.
Steelers. Why
Fuck
not?
Brock
Why
Ugly.
not? Pittsburgh.
Fuck
Why
Brock
not?
Ugly. Fuck steroid. Fuck the little
Haters.
SIBO.
The Niners got
CMAO
this game in hand.
Steelers.
They got this game locked up. They got this game
It's
sold
in,
up. Pittsburgh
it's in
Pittsburgh can't beat us. Pittsburgh can't
Pittsburgh
beat
gonna
us.
win.
We played Pittsburgh 4 years ago. We had 5 turnovers and still won that game. And we
That's
had
5
a
years ago,
trash
Manny,
squad.
5 years ago.
We had a trash squad. We have a better squad now. It's not even in question. We're gonna go to Pittsburgh and we're gonna make them cry like we always do.
What's the game?
Hey, well, we shall see. I think it will
Steelers.
be
I'm going Steelers. Take the Steelers money line.
Okay,
We got way better
Armando
offense.
said take the over. Take the over under. Which one? The over or the unders? Armando.
I would go.
I'm going Steelers and take a money line, or you can take the plus points.
Hater,
Over.
you just hater.
Armando
That's all
said
it
the
is.
over. No,
You hater.
they're in Pittsburgh and Benica punks you, so the Steelers are gonna punk the Niners.
Nah,
Yeah,
hater. They can't beat us just like y'all can't beat us. We the best.
Terrible time.
We the best.
Stupid. So dumb. All right.
We the best.
There we go.
You're not DJ Khaled, but you are fat like him.
We the best.
Next game we got is Arizona Cardinals going down to Washington. I have no faith in the Cardinals. I think the Commanders is going to win, and it's going to be a good boost for them to be surprising a lot of teams.
Josh Dobbs. They officially announced Josh Dobbs as the starting quarterback.
For the Cardinals,
as much as I hate to say this, as much as I hate to say this, the Redskins are going to win.
Who is the Redskins?
And they're going to cover as well, too.
The Washington Redskins.
Who is the Redskins? I don't know who that team is.
Commanders.
That's who I knew.
Washington Commanders.
That's how I knew them all my life. I'm not changing.
The commies.
You're right.
The commies. They're the commies.
The commies. You're right.
Respect who they are.
That's the old school coming out.
I'm going with the Redskins.
Our apologies.
Respect who they are. My family don't approve of you not calling them by their real name.
Going with the Commanders.
The Washington Caucasians. Washington Caucasians. I'm going with them.
Yeah, the commies. All my
Caucasians.
All my DC family said you respect their team.
And
they're trash.
No. That's my lock of the week. I got everybody you can put your lock of the week. That's my guaranteed win right there. Going right there. I'm gonna go with Washington to guarantee.
That's not mine. My guarantee is later on.
Okay. Next one we got is Green Bay going down to Chicago, Chi-Town. We got a divisional matchup off top. Justin Fields, Jordan Love, two young quarterbacks going at it. This one is actually hard for me to call. Let me see the spread. I'm not quite sure on this one, man. JCash, I'm gonna let you start. Chicago.
Shout out to Malik.
Chicago.
Shout out to Malik. Shout out Tat MCI. But I'm going with the Bears at Soldier Field. Just so Aaron Rodgers is gone, because Aaron Rodgers is gone. And let's see if the Browns can get from under him from being owned by Aaron Rodgers for so many years. So I'm going Bears.
This one is another push. This is another push because it's only they only got a 1-point spread on the game. So it's another push. So it can go either way.
Do you think Love is better than Fields?
I don't think so, but Love have a better offensive line than Fields. And I think that's where I'm gonna lean towards is Green Bay because they do have a better offensive line.
Going Green Bay, huh? Cheesehead. Shout out Tat MCI.
I'm not sure, man. I kind of want to flip a coin on this game, man. I'm not quite sure. You see, it's -1 +1. I feel the same way Vegas feels right now about this shit. So if I had to pick somebody, man, I'm gonna just go with Chicago because Justin got a little bit more experience than Jordan, and I got to see what Jordan got. So I think Justin might make some noise, man.
They only giving Chicago the -1 because they're at home. That's the only reason. If Green Bay was at home, they would have that -1.
I'm
That's
saying
the
that's how
only
close
thing.
of a game
If
that is
Green
going to
Bay,
be. That
if
nobody
Green
knows what
Bay
it is.
had Aaron Rodgers, that shit would say Green Bay -7.
Yeah, but it comes down to the offensive line. Like pretty much they have pretty much the same team, same quarterback on either team. But Green Bay does have a better offensive line, and Green Bay has better running backs. They do have a tag team running back tandem there, and Chicago doesn't have that running backs.
Yeah, Aaron Jones better go off fantasy points.
I
Fantasy.
have him in fantasy. I think a couple fantasies. If I'm not
Hey, he's
mistaken.
going to be leaning on them a lot.
This
So
is
hey,
Sunday starts when the first day that I take you guys' money.
never that won't happen.
I
Next
don't
game
know
we
who
got
money
coming
he's
up
taking.
is the Las Vegas Raiders. They got another divisional matchup against the Denver Broncos. Let's see what Russell Wilson got, Sean Payton got. They're going down to Denver. You know what? I'm still finna go with the Raiders on this with Jimmy G and Josh Jacobs and then watch this shit. Nah, I'm just playing. This is another toss-up, to be honest with you. I will take the Raiders plus, but I do think the Denver Broncos probably might sneak out of this. I'm gonna just give the home team the advantage. But I think it's gonna be a very close game, and I think that the Broncos are gonna just sneak out of there with a dub. I don't know
Is
if they're
Garoppolo's playing?
yeah, I think Jimmy G's playing.
Yeah,
I'm going the Raiders.
Okay, Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, who you got? Who you got, Manny? Come on now.
I don't think Peyton fixed Russell. So
I gotta see it.
It's-
I gotta see it before I believe it.
it's
I gotta see
it's it's two trash teams, but I'm a side with the Broncos because the Broncos have a better defense than the Raiders, and nobody knows what Chandler Jones is going to do with the Raiders because he couldn't get into the clubhouse, the weight room the other day, and he had to go to Planet Fitness to lift weights. And he said he don't want to be there no more as long as Daniels and the GM is there. So
that's the only thing that sucks about the Raiders. McDaniels is trash.
Yeah, but he's back with Jimmy G and they have a prior relationship, so maybe they can get the sparks to start flying again. We'll see, man. We will
Jimmy
see.
G gonna get hurt, and Brian Hoyer is gonna play the rest of the game, so they're gonna lose.
Yeah, the Raiders will be
He's
fucked
going to
after
the Super
that.
Bowl in Las Vegas, 2024. Las Vegas Raiders in the Super Bowl in Las Vegas against my beloved Cowboys.
Buddhist man. Next game we got is Miami Dolphins going down to play the Los Angeles Chargers. This is going to be another intriguing game. Of course, everybody's going to be watching for Tua's health. You know what I'm saying? The Dolphins are +3. That's another team I probably would take because I like the Chargers, but I think they're doubting Tua with that +3. So I'm actually going to go with the Dolphins to beat the Chargers, to go down there and beat the Chargers, even though the Chargers ain't no joke.
The reason why they're +3 is because they're on the road. Chargers are at home.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah. So I'm still going with the Dolphins, though, even though they're not at home.
It's because the Chargers got a better quarterback.
Health-wise, yeah.
The overall Justin Herbert overall is a better quarterback than Tua.
When Tua wasn't hurt, who had better numbers?
Put Justin Herbert on that Miami team with the weapons they have, they're Super Bowl bound. Easy.
What college did Justin Herbert go to?
I don't even know.
See what I'm saying? Tua went to Alabama, right?
Yeah, but it don't matter.
And all Alabama quarterbacks are trash. All Alabama
Justin Herbert is just a way overall better quarterback. He really is top 3 quarterback in the league right now.
Saying by stats, or that's where they rank him.
Just overall, his coach does him.
All right? Well, give me your top 3 quarterbacks in the league right now, then.
Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and then Justin Herbert.
No.
Easy.
Jalen Hurts. He's better than Jalen Hurts.
Hurts over.
Yeah, Herbert's is way better than Hurts. That's why Herbert got the money. His coach is the worst thing he could ever have as far as his career is that coach he has. Because that coach has screwed him more than anything else has
is better than Herbert. I'd rather.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
Okay. All right. Whatever. I'm gonna leave after because that could go on forever. So I'm gonna just leave that alone. Raiders. I got Raiders to cover, but I got Denver to win.
That's the wrong game.
Oh yeah, Miami Chargers. I got Miami money line, and they're gonna cover. Y'all got the Chargers?
I'm gonna go Miami. I'm just saying Justin Herbert is a beast, but I'm still going Miami.
I'm going Chargers.
All right,
because Miami got the 3 fastest people in the whole NFL on their squad. So
you know what I'm saying, still fucking with the Chargers all day. Next game we got Philadelphia going down to play New England. Mac Jones, you know what I'm saying? He might finally get it.
Shout out Mr. Walters.
Shout out Mr. Walters. But the Philadelphia Bulldogs is going mollywop New England Patriots.
Yeah, I got them to win by 7 points. I got them. They're -4 right now. What we're looking at, I got them. I definitely got them winning by at least 7. I would take that game -4 all day. Eagles, you know what I'm saying? Patriots ain't no joke though. You know, don't put nothing past Bill Belichick. But I just think the Eagles are still going to come off hungry. You know what I mean?
Their defense might do a little bit something, but
Patriots gonna win. Take the points.
Nah, the Eagles is going.
And the points.
The Eagles is going to destroy them. You're just a hater. You're not. You're thinking because they're in your division.
He's gonna have 150 yards. Shout out, Mr.
That's because they're in your division. You don't like them.
He ain't even the starter.
I don't care.
See, that's gonna be a tough 150 yards
and score 150 points. All right.
Yeah, they must be blowing them out or something. I don't see that shit happening. You know what I'm saying? If it does happen, then look,
Patriots are gonna win. Take the point.
He's just a hater. Patriots. He's just a hater.
He just don't want the Eagles to win because he knows it's about to make it hard for him to breathe at the end of the year.
Yep.
Why? The Eagles are trash.
They're gonna win their division anyway.
Yeah. Next game we got
the fans,
Los Angeles Rams missing bodies. Just ain't the same. I'm hearing problems. They going down to go play the Seattle Seahawks. They have a different offensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying? But they still got Pete Carroll, Mangino still down there. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one.
Seahawks lock, and that's my lock.
Yeah, I think Seahawks, and they're gonna cover as well too. So I'm gonna go with Seahawks and for them to cover as well.
They're both gonna lose. They're both gonna lose, and it's both gonna be 0-1 at the end of this game because they're both trash. That's my pick, and I'm sticking with it.
They're gonna the Seattle Seahawks are definitely gonna win that. Shout out to the homie.
Shout out Tupac.
Oh yeah, that little dude. I forgot that little dude's team, man. Shout out to little dude. I see you, man. My guy. Next game we got is the Dallas Cowgirls going down to play them Giants. You know what I'm saying? They gonna play Danny Dimes. They finna play Saquon, but that doesn't really matter, man. I think Dallas will go out there, make some noise. I don't think they will lose. I don't know. I got to see the line, but I'm going with Dallas on this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going with Dallas. -3? Yeah, I got Dallas -3 for sure on this one. Even though I shouldn't. I should just be a hater because they don't think the Bucs are going to win. You know what?
Fuck JCash. I got the Giants. I got the Giants and the points, and this is my lock for the week. Giants and the points.
I don't know about
Danny Dimes is going to drop it on Saquon. Is going to rush over them because Saquon got what he wants. And Darren Waller is going to be like, I'm home now, and I'm about to ball out against these Cowgirls.
Nah, if JCash wasn't here, then I'd be like, yeah, the Cowgirls are going to win. But
the Giants got a better defense than the Cowboys.
Giants, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I'm going Cowboys with the -3. We always play the Giants good. We're good against the Giants. Danny Dimes is weak. Barkley don't run against us. And we have Micah Parsons who will win Defense Player of the Year, all right? So shut your fucking trap hole, Mandy.
He won't.
Lock that
up. He won't.
Maybe we should get a lock for your
Dallas going to start the season 0-1. 0-1. They're going to start the season 0-1. Giants is going to stomp them. They're going to stomp them. Giants going to put up a 40 burger on them.
On Sunday Night Football.
On Sunday Night Football. America's team is going to get beat.
I don't know how they're America's team. How?
Because you're not American.
Because Americans do coke, and that's why they're America's team.
Yeah.
This is Sports Talk Raw, baby. This is how you get it. Straight up raw.
Americans do coke. That's why they're America's team.
Yep.
This is why
Cowboys win. How about them Cowboys?
How about no? Last game we got, gentlemen, that's popping for this week before we get back to y'all on Monday. But we'll talk about this game on Monday. We do have the New York Jets. They're playing the Buffalo Bills. Bills going down to play them. Buffalo's minus. Jets is favorite. This is another interesting game. Is it the hype? Why I want to go for the Giants the Jets or do I rather go with the more proven team, at least recently, in the Bills right now? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Diggs is looking like over there, but I know the Bills still got a good defense. Hamlin's back. This is a tough one, gentlemen. This is a really tough one, dog. But I'm gonna fuck around and go with
Von Miller playing?
I'm gonna go with the
Nah,
Jets.
he on the pup.
I'm going with Jets for the hometown shits, man.
Jets gonna win it. They got a better team, and the boys from the Bills, he gonna get hit with the Madden curse because he's on the cover of Madden, so he about to get hit with the Madden curse.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
With Buffalo, circle the wagon. Shout out my nigga Slow. Shout out Murder Man. I'm going with the Bills.
And Buffalo can't play. They don't play against good teams. The Jets beat them last year, also without Aaron Rodgers. Same team, just a better quarterback.
Bills. Circle the wagons.
Okay. Buffalo. Well, look, man, we went against the grind on a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Jets cover, Jets win. That's what I got on mine. We gave y'all the rundown for everything else, man. All there is to do is just wait back and see. We can start with tomorrow, man. So we might go live on the gram or something. Make sure you check for that Sports Talk Raw while we watch the game and kind of fuck with each other, man, on that one, man. But shit, that's all I got. That's all we got for y'all tonight, man. Gentlemen, is there anything else y'all want to touch on before we shake, rattle, and roll?
Nah, I ain't got nothing else.
No. I'm cool. Cool.
Well, that's it, man. Cool. That's it, man. That's it. Well, Manny, go ahead, man. You go ahead and tell them peace out, man.
Hey, it was another great night. You know how we do. We get in here, we talk trash to one another. My Cowboys the best. My 49ers the best. Cowboys suck. You know, the Bucks is trash. We don't talk about them.
Yeah, you fucked up. And
I did. Players messed up too, but we bring it back around. You feel what I'm saying? But shout out to the family. Free Midnight Mo. Let him out the joint. You feel what I'm saying? I got some noodles and some Slim Jims for him when he get out. You feel me? Shout out to Onk. He'll be here. But how we get down. We keep it real. We keep it 100. Shout out to the family. Follow us on everything. We all over the place. You feel what I'm saying? TikTok for Sports Talk Raw is coming soon. I got a couple more tweaks to it, but that's about to be out here. You feel what I'm saying? Follow us on everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Snap, whatever. We all out here. Shout out to Armando, GSS Production. Shout out to Room Service Radio Friday. We'll be on there. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, y'all tune in, man. Let's go ahead. Jump in the chat. You never know. You might get lucky. We might throw you a link. You come in, you can actually be on the show with us. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna throw this thing over to that cowgirl, Mr. No, so he can go ahead. Peace out.
Great show, y'all. God willingly we in here. God bless everyone. Shout out everybody that tuned in, man. Shout out GSS, Armando, man. You the man for making it happen on Mondays and Wednesdays. Check us out on Friday, Room Service Radio. K Diddy got us locked in there. This king of the city. Free Moski. We looking for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the rest of the family. Chrome, Manny, it's always a pleasure. Except for Manny, I wish he was blurred out. Shout out my wife. Shout out my baby Alyssa, who got her tooth pulled today. Took it like a champ. Hey, it's a pleasure. We'll be here Monday, Wednesday. We'll be here Friday. Like, share, subscribe. We do this. You know what I'm saying? Tune in and check us out, man. It's only an hour of your time. We in here. It's entertaining, especially me. You know what I'm saying? So I should be tuned into all y'all stations. But I love y'all, man. Peace, hair grease. Fuck Mandy, please blur his face every time and mute his voice. Chrome, tell him how you feel. This is Sports Talk Raw, y'all. We out.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, they said it all, man. Shout out to everybody tuned in, watching Mondo, K Fly, man. You know how it goes down, man. You gotta stay tuned. The album started in 030 is dropping very soon. I'll keep y'all updated, man. But you know how we rock, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and check those bets, man.
You can tell a friend.
Hey, tell a friend. You feel how it goes down, man. But I appreciate all y'all, man. Family, you know I love y'all, man. We'll rock again. Unc, miss you, man. Trizmo, man. Let him out the bink, man. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you in these streets soon, man. Let him out, guys. Free him. But in the meanwhile, y'all know what time it is, y'all. This is Sports Talk Raw, man, where we smoke, we drink, we keep it real, and we tell you how we feel about these sports. So till on Monday, but you can catch us on Friday on Room Service Radio, man. How does it go, y'all? Fin. And we out. We out.